What is up, guys? I'm hoping that you're good and that I'm audible enough. I've got a lot of things on at the same time. Anyways, I've got this machine here. It's an Asus. It's what is it? A notebook UX363, and it's dead. So when we plug a charger, there is no light, nothing whatsoever. When we press power button, no response. Even when we plug the battery in, so the battery, I'm not the one who disconnected it. I found it off already. Nothing at all. So what we want to do is to see if the machine is getting any power coming in or not. So to do that, let's use a multimeter in voltage mode. See how much voltage we are getting into the machine. So our ground pin, our negative to the ground, and our positive will try to see. Okay, it's got 20 volts coming in there. We have 20 volts coming into this machine, which simply means the charger and the PT controller of the machine are communicating fine. So we have no issues on our charging port because we already have 20 volts coming in. So we can try to see if we have any other voltage on these coils. Nothing. I don't see the CPU. Since the machine is not on, there's not gonna be anything. Nothing here. Okay, so I've got 20 volts on this resistor here, and we have nothing on the other side. Let me see if I've got any voltage on the secondary power rails. See if our 20 volts is getting to the main power rail. I've got 0 volts on main power rail. Let me see if I've got a short there. So I'm gonna go into beep mode. Yeah, we have a short. We have a short on the main power rail. 0 ohms, 0 ohms. I'm hoping that this cat phone has got power. Yeah, 100%. Let me just switch it on. We're gonna do voltage injection, guys. Let me remove the battery. Also, I need to take the screen off. The reason why I need to take the screen off is that the screen is also connected to the main power rail for the backlight circuit. So sometimes if there's an issue on the screen, we might get a short. And our short is still there even if we remove the screen. So let us inject voltage, guys. That is all we can do. Fingers crossed we will be able to solve our problem. So as you already know, for voltage injection I'm going to use our short killer, and for those that do not have a short killer, just use your DC power supply. Make sure it's got enough amps. Maybe a 10 amp power supply would be fine, but a 5 amp will also do just fine. So there is our short killer over there. It's set to 1.4 1.3 volts, and the current is 0 because I'm not connecting anything. Once I probe like this ground to positive, you can see it's drawing like 35 amps. So this thing can pump a lot of current into the circuit, which will burn whatever component we have that's giving us a problem. So let me bring the thermal camera up. For those that do not have a thermal camera, just use alcohol or use your fingers to feel around. You'll be able to find where the problem is coming from. So to figure out which one is ground, I'll need to see which one draws 35. Okay, so this is our main power, and you can see, I'm not sure if you can see, but there is heat being generated around here. Okay. Just over there, it's like 60 degrees. Not at a good angle, I guess. Try to tilt like that. Okay, now it's more visible. There, you can see that spot there. 64 degrees, 67. When I remove, it's dropping down 45, 44, what. So figure out exactly where that problem is. I'm gonna use my finger or alcohol. I can just spray some alcohol over there. See which component is trying. Would you look at that? It is actually the same cap that I'm injecting voltage on. What are the chances? So let's come up with heat. So also on the second thought is that I should not damage the chassis, so I'll put some Kapton tape there because I'm gonna be heating up this area. I do not want to damage the cover of the customer, so I'll try to force Kapton tape down there like that, first layer, and then I'll bring the second one on top, just like that. So this should be able to protect the cover to some extent. So one of these two caps is faulty, and from what I can see, let me try to zoom in close, maybe you can see that too. And let's bring some light, shed some light to it. Pretty sure you can see that this cap here, refusing to focus. I think I've zoomed too close. Anyways, this cap, it's a little bit kind of shiny there. Let me take it off and see if it's this one or the other one. But it doesn't matter because I'm gonna remove both of them anyways. Once one is filled, the other one is not far along. Let's see if our short circuit has been solved. Yes, our short circuit is gone. We are good. So my guess was fine, because I could see it's a little bit shiny, like unnecessarily. Let's plug a charger and see if we've got a response. But the first thing I'll do is I'll put the LCD cable back before I apply any power to this motherboard, because if you apply power whilst you're and whilst you're still moving around components like RAM, SSD, LCD connector, you will damage things. You damage customer stuff and end up paying. So let's see, once we have, do we have any response? Yes, we've got a light. We've got a white light. Got a white light over there. I'm gonna plug the battery. See if we get an orange light as well. Let's see if the battery works. Okay, yeah, I've got an orange light. It's on the other side. It has turned white, blinking white. Not sure if that means it's fully charged or it's too flat. But anyways, the machine is on, as you can see. And it's an i5-11 gen, a nice machine. Anyways, that's it guys. Thanks for watching. The only issue here was a bad cap. Thanks for watching. I will see you in another video. Cheers and goodbye. And this is a nice machine. This is a touch screen. Quite nice. Yeah. But 8 gig RAM and you cannot upgrade the RAM, so not good for me. And it's just goodbye guys.